Hey guys, it's Allie. I'm so excited to film my first video for my YouTube channel. I'm so excited because tonight we're going to talk about Bruce Jenner's transformation into Caitlyn. I think that the cover for Vanity Fair looked absolutely gorgeous. When my coworker showed it to me, I didn't even realize that it was him, to be honest. I asked her, I was like, oh my god, who is that? And she was like, it's Bruce Jenner. I was like, oh my god, he looks amazing. And I watched the video of him. He was in a couple of dresses and stuff like that. So I can't wait to actually buy the full magazine so I can see all of the amazing pictures of him. Or her, Caitlyn, I'm sorry. But the reason I want to do this video is because I know that there is a lot of controversy going around, a lot of closed-minded people. And my opinion on the situation is I think it's amazing. I think that him being in the public eye is one of the perfect opportunities to do this because of the fact that not that he's looking for publicity or to get more famous or looking for sympathy, but it really honestly opens up a lot of doors for teenagers and other people in their lives to actually come to their families and discuss with them if they're having if they're having gender identity issues, or just coming out to their families to let them know, hey, look, I'm either gay or lesbian. I really personally think that families should be way more open-minded to their kids. I hate hearing about kids that are rejected by their families, or they just don't talk to them anymore, or they tell them they hate them, or that there's something wrong with them. Totally not true. I've done a lot of research on the topic, and now they're saying that it's a big part of your genetics, and that's why a lot of the, it's not just, oh, you wake up one day and you're gay or you're a lesbian. It's truly, honestly, part of your genetics and part of who you are as a person. I feel like, living in the dark or living, afraid to tell your family is not right. It shouldn't be like that at all. Families should be more accepting of their children. And with the Bruce Jenner topic, he lived such a long life of in the dark about this. I don't know if anybody watched the Diane Sawyer interview. I know I did. It was very emotional, very big tearjerker. Cried so much during it. But I'm so glad that he was able to get his story out there, and hopefully it can help a lot of people, a lot of kids, even adults that are having problems. It's amazing that he finally got to do this. I know he waited till his kids were a lot older, but there was even, parts of it where he said, when he, in the 80s, he did take hormones for about 5 years. He did get C-cups breast then. His oldest son kind of realized there was something going on, but they never discussed it. I think he either said that Kendall or Kylie, either one of them, they actually caught him getting a dress out of their closet with a camera. Another thing, they never discussed it. And then last was Kim walked in on him, Kim Kardashian, and seen him in a dress. And it was another situation, he asked her, are you okay? Because she ran out of the house crying and got in her car. He called her and said, look, are you okay? She said, yeah, but then they never discussed it again. And he brought it up to her a couple years later. And she said, I thought that was just something we're not allowed to discuss. When personally, in families, that is something that 100% you should be able to discuss with your family. Be completely open about the situation. It's not a joke. It's nothing like that. It's actually a very serious topic going on. There's so many kids who commit suicide over this, and I really feel like that number hopefully now will be able to come down, and that won't be such a great big thing now with him being in the public eye. That opens up a lot of doors for people to, maybe it be a more open-minded situation, because some people are way too closed-minded on the topic. I know that people are looking down on him and saying horrible things about him, and how could this guy that was in the Olympics and so amazing now turn around and say he's a woman, he's looking for publicity, this and that. It's not a joke. It really is not a joke. It's very serious. It's very hard for people emotionally to come out and say things like that, especially when with the older generations, it's not something they accept. It's not something that they look upon with a happy eye, and it shouldn't be like that. I think that she is now a queen. Caitlyn is going to take over the world. That's just like I seen yesterday on Twitter, that she got 1.7 million followers within like 4 hours of opening up her Twitter account, which is awesome. I cannot wait to see her journey on E! I think it's supposed to come out in the summer maybe. But I think that is going to be amazing for people to watch, and hopefully it'll help a lot of people and, help them be able to speak to their families. Another thing I want to talk about is definitely that people have mixed up when they're trying to say, oh, he's a fag and this and everything else. There's a total difference between gender identity and being gay. Gender identity is who you are as a person, whether you're a man or a woman. He even said his whole life he's felt as he was a woman. Just his demeanor and how he accepts things coming in emotionally and stuff like that. He's not gay. He's said that he's only interested in women. There is a very big difference of that. Back to the genetics thing, there's actually twins that I follow on YouTube. I'm not really sure their names right now. They both together came out to their father. They actually did a YouTube video about it. And that right there should show you that they're identical twins, and that is part of genetics. They're identical twins. Not one of them is gay and not one of them isn't. They're both gay. They obviously, they're not looking to be transgender. They're just gay. But again, with that shows you right there that it's not just a joke and people aren't just trickling through life as a game. It's very hard for them to come out and speak about things like that. They actually told their father in a YouTube video over the phone. They were so emotional, so afraid that their family was going to reject them. And thank God their father didn't reject them. He told them, I love you, it's okay, don't worry, don't think like that. But unfortunately, there's a lot of families out there that should just tell their kids, we want nothing to do with you, we disown you, get out of our lives. And I think that's very wrong, and it shouldn't be like that, because that doesn't change who you are as a person. That's, your sexual preference doesn't change you. And I think that's wrong that people really do think like that. But back to Caitlyn. I think she looks absolutely gorgeous, amazing. The Vanity Fair cover was just, it left me speechless. And, I hope a lot of people become more open-minded about the situation, and it really helps them. And thank you guys. This was my first topic, my first discussion on YouTube. I know there's a lot of ums and this and that. This is my first video, and it's a little awkward for me just talking to a camera. I'll have to get used to that part of it. But let me know down in the comments below what you think, or what I should change, or what I should do. And also, I can't wait for this weekend. I'm going to start filming some challenges, some chubby bunny, some cinnamon challenges. Maybe I'll get my fiance to do a couple with me and some of my friends, so we can all make fools of each other on the camera. So please, guys, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. It's just a click away, and it's free, so you don't have to worry about any costs, of course. So you can follow me on Facebook at Alyssa B. Bray Ostrander. You can also follow me on Twitter at AllieBear22, and my YouTube page is AllieBear22. Thanks, guys. Have a